Hi friends, it's Miss Cathy from the Mary L. Cook Public Library. Welcome to Storytime. I'm so glad you could join me today. I'm going to share some books and activities with you all about flowers. I don't have any flowers blooming in my yard yet. How about you? I think all of the April showers we've been having will produce some beautiful flowers soon. So if you're ready, let's get started and open and shut them, open and shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open and shut them, open and shut them. Fold them in your lap, lap, lap. Our first story is Lola Plants a Garden.
Lola Plants a Garden by Anna McQuinn. Illustrated by Rosalind Beardshaw. Published by Charlesbridge. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. Lola loves her book of garden poems. Her favorite poem is the one about Mary, Mary. Lola wants to plant a garden. Mommy says there is room near the vegetables. Lola gets books about gardens from the library. She chooses her favorite flowers from the books. Mommy makes a list. They go to the garden store to buy seeds. Lola and Mommy make the garden. The seed packets mark where the flowers are planted. Lola will have to wait a long time for them to grow. Lola makes her own flower book while she waits. Mommy types the Mary Mary poem, and Lola glues it in. Lola makes a string of bells. She finds shells and some old beads. She even makes a little Mary Mary. One day, Lola sees tiny green shoots. She pulls up weeds so the shoots can grow. Lola's flowers grow bigger. They open up to the sun. Daddy helps Lola hang her shiny bells. Lola finds Mary Mary a special spot. It's just perfect. Orla, Ben, and Ty are coming to see Lola's garden. Lola and Mommy make cupcakes. Lola wears her flower shirt. Mommy helps Lola with her hair. Lola's friends love everything about her garden. They share the crunchy peas and sweet strawberries that Mommy grew. Then Lola makes up a story about Mary Mary. What kind of garden will Lola plant next? Lola, Lola, extraordinary, how does your garden grow? With flower seeds and shells and beads and happy friends all in a row.
We're ready for our first activity, which is going to be a finger play, and we're going to be counting to 5. So before we go through the words, let's go ahead and count to 5 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our rhyme is going to start, one little flower had nothing to do. Out popped another, and then there were 2. Good job. 2 little flowers were smiling at the bee. Out popped another, and then there were 3. Good job. 3 little flowers were growing by the door. Out popped another, and then there were 4. 4 little flowers were glad to be alive. Out popped another, and then there were 5. Great, you've got those words, and we'll hold up each finger as we count. listen for those rhyming words too. Are you ready? Let's begin. One little flower had nothing to do. Out popped another, and then there were two. Two little flowers were smiling at the bee. Out popped another, and then there were three. Three little flowers were growing by the door. Out popped another, and then there were four. Four little flowers were glad to be alive. Out popped another, and then there were five. Great job on that finger play. Let's get ready for our next story. The name of our story is Plant the Tiny Seed by Christie Matheson, published by Greenwillow Books. There are some actions for you to do along at home as I read our story. There's magic in this tiny seed. Press it down and count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Plant another, then one more. Press them down and count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wiggle your fingers to add some water. That's enough. Next, rub the sun to make it hotter. Tap the cloud and wish for rain. Clap to bring the sun again. Can you clap there at home? Ah, find the worm. Look for its tail. There it is. Shoo away the hungry snail. Leave the garden, snail. Tell the little bud good night. Good night. Guess what you'll see in the morning light. What do you think you might see when the sun rises? Wow! Now point to the purple flower. Look what happened overnight. Bzzz. What do you see near the flower? Tap the cloud again. It's another rain shower. Touch the blossoms gently, please. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, now jiggle the plants to scatter the seeds. The purple flower needs a clip. Swipe across the stem. Snip, snip. Close your eyes and wave your hands in the air. Oh, look, there's magic everywhere. It's time to get some wiggles out with a song. If you'd like to stand up right where you are at home, I'll go through the words and the motions. The tune is row, row, row your boat. That might be one that you know. So we're going to start with dig, dig, dig the earth. Just pretend that you have a shovel and you're digging the earth. And then you're going to plant the seeds. So you can just pretend that you're sprinkling seeds over the earth. A gentle rain and bright sunshine and flowers you will see. You can just open up your arms wide as though you're looking at all the beautiful flowers that grew. All right, let's go ahead and sing together. Dig, dig, dig the earth, then you plant the seeds. A gentle rain and bright sunshine and flowers you will see. Let's do that one again. It was pretty short. Dig, dig, dig the earth, then you plant the seeds. A gentle rain and bright sunshine and flowers you will see. Great singing. It's time for our next story. Our story is 10 Little Caterpillars by Bill Martin Jr., illustrated by Lois Ehlert and published by Beach Lane Books. The first little caterpillar crawled into a bower. See where he is in the shady part of the plant? The second little caterpillar wriggled up a flower. The third little caterpillar climbed a cabbage head. The fourth little caterpillar found a melon bed. Muskmelons and watermelons and honeydew melons. The fifth little caterpillar sailed a garden pool. There he is floating on a leaf. The sixth little caterpillar was carried off to school. The seventh little caterpillar met a hungry wren. Looks like he could be dinner for that bird. The eighth little caterpillar was frightened by a hen. The ninth little caterpillar fell into the sea. Uh-oh, watch out. The 10th little caterpillar scaled an apple tree, taking a bite out of the leaves as he goes, and hung there patiently. Until by and by, the 10th little caterpillar became a butterfly. Let's count our caterpillars together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, it's time for a magnet board activity about gardens. And you're going to try to guess what animal is in my garden, so you'll have to carefully listen to the sounds. It starts like this. There's something in my garden. Now what can it be? There's something in my garden that I can't really see. Hear its funny sound? Chirp, chirp, chirp. What do you think? A bird is what I found. Did you guess bird? All right, here's our next animal. There's something in my garden. Now what can it be? There's something in my garden that I can't really see. Hear its funny sound? Squeak, squeak, squeak. A mouse is what I found. Are you ready for our next animal? There's something in my garden. Now what can it be? There's something in my garden that I can't really see. Hear its funny sound. S, s, s. A snake is what I found. All right, we're ready for our last animal. There's something in my garden. Now what could it be? There's something in my garden that I can't really see. Hear its funny sound? Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. A frog is what I found. You're very good at guessing what's in my garden. Thank you so much for joining me for Storytime today. I hope that you enjoyed our books and activities about flowers. If you would like to request some books about flowers or gardens, seeds, vegetables, fruits, you may contact Miss Cathy, email her, or give her a call, and she would be glad to put a collection together for you. Our curbside hours remain Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Well, it is time to say goodbye. So let's tickle the clouds, tickle your toes, turn around, and tickle your nose. Reach down low, reach up high. Story time's over, so wave goodbye. See you next week.